Hey guys, this is your boy Ansem here playing the single player Yu-Gi-Oh! Decades Duels Plus for the PlayStation 3. I'm doing the single preliminary tournament, which is single play. I'm facing off versus Elita, and I'm using a deck out deck in the 5D's era. So I have made a video in regards to how to build it that's interchangeable with Exodia. However, in this preliminary tournament, you cannot switch out with your side deck. It's single tournament only. So here our object is just to deck her out. Now you do get more cards for decking out, so keep that in mind. The longer the game goes, and the more cards you make them discard and draw and all that good stuff, the more cards they apply on their field, the better off you are for getting cards. Now what I've done is I played my Nightmare Steel Cage just to stall off 2 turns, laid out my Cowback, and like the dummy, you just do not lay face down cards against me because that is hazardous. And we're going to go ahead and just end our turn. Again, we just want to deck them out. And already off the bat, they have more than 40 cards in their deck. So I'm going to have to do some serious work here in order to make this happen. So in the meantime, we're just going to pluck off our cards one by one. Keep stalling off turns. Now she's using an Ojama deck, which is interesting. So we're just gonna kick back and let her do her thing. That's for the Book of Moon. This game makes you dislike quick play cards because they'll keep asking you, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" So now I got my Spirit Reaper. Now Spirit Reaper won't really do much help for me, so we're just going to end our turn because I know with Spirit Reaper down, she is just stuffed at the gills, and I'm not wasting a smashing ground on a freaking Ojama because that's just dumb. So just keep ending our turn. We need to get our needleworms. That's what we're really going for. So sacrifice 2, bring out the Goblin Beast. So that's fantastic, but that's okay because that's actually just going to help us. So I am holding a smashing ground and a level limit B and all kinds of good stall goodness. And he's attacking the Cowback. Send that crap back to your hand, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my Marshmallion, and I'll end my turn with that. So I know they used a mystical. All she has left is a heavy storm somewhere along the lines. I ain't concerned. You know, it would be really handy. Get my needleworm, because that'll be 15 cards that I make her discard. They'll bring her down to 11 in like a lightning quick shot. So they bring out the Goblin Beast again, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it's going back to your hand. I mean, you just apparently you're not learning very much. They never learn. So I'm going to set out my Crystal Seer. Hopefully that can give me a hand to get me my needleworm. Future Fusion, get Ojama King. Whoopity doo. All that does is clog down 3 of my monster zones. But at the same time, again, I gotta, well, see, there you go. Mystical it away, done. Living a pipe dream, chica. So end my turn there. Now in 5 cards, hopefully I can draw. There we go. Now the punishment's gonna start. And I know they're gonna try to get their baboon out again. So now I'm gonna go and try to make her deck out as much as possible. And saving me is gonna be level limit B. I'm making her cut through her own cards. And I want to flip up my needleworm. Discard 5, buddy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Book a worm my needleworm back down. Next turn I'm going to do 5 more. So I own you. And you can't even touch me. I got too much of a defensive wall up. So I don't want to use my Book of Moon right now. I do want to flip up my needleworm, go 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to Book of Moon my needleworm back down. Again, this is pure stall play. I mean, she's confused to what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that. We'll smash and ground it. I'm going to end my turn. So we got 8 cards. We're down to 7. And I'll go ahead and just use it just so it stops asking me dumb questions. So now, we're going to go ahead and do it. Needleworm, bam, 5. Now you're down to 2. You got 2 turns. You got 2 turns to try to beat me. If you can't beat me in 2 turns, you are done. Now I could set out my Solar Flare Dragon to do burn damage, but I don't need to do damage. I don't need to do damage. I don't need to take damage. I will take some damage just because I went ahead and got, well, apparently not. I went ahead and went aggressive. So that's going to end my turn. She went ahead and flipped up her nice little lightning vortex there, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Now I'm just, you got 1 turn. You beat me in this turn, you got to do 8,000 damage in this turn to win. If you cannot do that, you lost. And they lost. Good job, Elita. So I thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you learned that it is possible to do a stall deck with the Exodia changeout, which I will upload a video later how to change out in mid-game so it benefits you the most. So please subscribe. If you will do, I thank you. And this is the only way to get cards, folks, is just by grinding out tournaments. So, hey, a second Necro Valley, that's going to be handy. I'll run a Gravekeeper deck too. A Graveyard Control, so. Alright, so I thank you guys for watching.